Hello and welcome everybody to another Tarkir Dragonstorm Alchemy draft this time around. I'm paulcheon, and you know what? We got a nice little trophy with our Boros aggro alchemy deck with you see that big shiny lightning dude in front of you staring at you in the middle? Yeah, that card's awesome, and it won us a couple of games, and hopefully I can open some more sweet alchemy cards. If we hit rank 1, we hit rank 1, but it's like I had the choice right now. I was like, I can either go to the gym, go for a run, or I can do another draft. Decision was really easy for me. All right, now before we head into this draft, I just wanted to say that this video is brought to you by TCGplayer.com. Go to TCGplayer.com for all of your TCG singles and sealed product needs. Whether you need to buy some booster product just to crack open some packs, or let's say you just wanted to do a draft at your house, you can check out TCGplayer.com. If you want to buy some singles for your constructed decks, your commander decks, your standard decks, or your modern decks, they're also the place to go. TCGplayer.com. Make sure you hit that affiliate link in the description below before you make any purchases. Also, if you want deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes, premium Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories, heavyplay.com is the place to go. Go to heavyplay.com/paulcheon to get 10% off your first order. They also have a really big convention presence. If you ever do see them at any con, tell them Paul sent you to get 10% off your purchase in person as well. Alrighty. Well, we opened an alchemy card. I gotta take it, right? Pearl Lake Warden 4. I opened this previously. Wait, is this 15 cards? Are these 15 card boosters? Is that normal? Okay, anyways. As long as this card is the top card of your library. I don't know how I put this on top of my library. You may look at it anytime and you may cast it. So every now and then you're lucky and you can play it off the top. And then for 3 mana, it is a ramp spell, but it puts it into play untapped, which is really nice because it's kind of like a Dragonstorm Glow, but it's also just a really nice large dragon. And 5 toughness is pretty big because it doesn't die to Molten Exhale. I'll take that over Herd Heirloom and some of the other cards. Look, it's almost like a stipulation. If you open an alchemy card, you take the alchemy card and you figure it out. Although, it depends, right? Like if it's a 5-color card, obviously you take it. But this is an aggro card. And following up a Pearl Lake Warden, I don't think I want something like a Runeblade Razor. We know all the other cards. Mammoth Bellow is decent. I'm already going to be blue and green, so it's just a decent top-end card here. Riverwheel Sweep is, obviously this card's only really great, or really solid rather, if you can do both halves of this card. So, Swiftwater Cliffs is also fine. A little too early to take something like a Stormstreak Feral. So why don't we just take a Mammoth Bellow just to make sure that we have enough good top end here. And wow, that is a pick 3 Rediscover the Way. And that is a very, very powerful card draw engine. And obviously it's kind of hard to cast, but I do think it's worth trying to play. I like Rakshasa's Bargain better in general, just because it's easier to cast. But here I'm going to take this another card here, Dragonblood Twins, 2 mana for a 2/2 double team. If I play it, I get to conjure a duplicate into my hand, and then it's got Flurry. It becomes a 4/4 with flying. So if you want to do the aggro thing, it's a really, really good aggro card, but I think Rediscover the Way is also quite nice. And now we have Swiftspear's Teachings, 1 red sorcery. You get a 1-time boon. Whenever you cast a creature spell, it gains prowess and haste. Draw a card. So it cycles, and then whatever creature I play gets haste. That doesn't seem that exciting. It's just like, yeah, it's cool, but it doesn't seem super strong. I do like Equilibrium Adept as just a nice little value card, and if I can certainly just end up straight playing Jeskai if possible, and I do like the Adept in those types of decks. So let's take this and see where this goes. Moving on to Pack 1, Pick 5. There's a Sandstep Citadel. Don't have any black cards just yet, but there's a Sunset Strikemaster and a Dragonstorm Forecaster. There's also a Kintree Severance, but I'm going to take the Strikemaster here. This card's just excellent. We're already looking like we're going to want to ramp, so I think this is exactly what we want. The Forecaster, obviously good if I have a Globe and stuff, but I think the Strikemaster is really, really strong. If my mana's good enough, I mean, you can even consider splashing a card this powerful. Moving on to Pack 1, Pick 6, we have a couple of green cards. Dragon Sniper is really strong. Even if you're not base green, like if you splash this, it still just gets in the way of everything, which I really like. And, given what we have, I think I'd rather be kind of a teamer deck splashing. So I think I can take the Sniper. There's also Evolving Wilds as a mana fixer. Certainly some aggressive cards in the pack here as well in Zergo's Vanguard and Sun Pearl Kirin. But yeah, let's take the Dragon Sniper just because, you know, it's a very, very powerful uncommon, and I think I'd rather start with this and try to fill out the rest of my deck. Another good aggressive card here, the Fortress Kinguard. There's Focus the Mind, Piercing Exhale as the options here for me. And given that I actually have a Dragon Sniper and a Sunset Strike Master, I wonder if the first Piercing Exhale is what I want. I do like Focus the Mind as a card draw spell. But Focus the Mind, if I do end up in just Jeskai, maybe that's better as well. Alright, let's take the Focus the Mind here. But that one's a little bit more up in the air. Alright, moving on to Pack 1, Pick 8. I don't particularly love Roamer's Routine as a mana fixer. So I think I'm just going to pass on that. Whale of War is also just okay. We don't have any black card just yet. But I think I'd rather take the Bloodfell Caves here as a speculative land for any potential black cards I may pick up than take the Roamer's Routine out of that last pack. But yeah, no white cards here. Maybe we're some kind of... I would like to just pick up really good Teamer mana with maybe a little touch of white here for the Rediscover the Way. And we have 2 card draw spells, which I also like. Oh my gosh, the Globe Tabled? Salt Road Pack Beast? You know, I feel like the key in these Arena, the Alchemy cubes rather, or Alchemy cubes, Alchemy formats, it might just be to force red-white aggro because everybody is opening the really sweet Alchemy cards and they're usually multicolored, like Pearl Lake Warden, for example. So you just get all these cards on the wheel. Like Salt Road Pack Beast is one of the best commons in the set. It should not be in the pack here. But given where we are, I do think I like the Globe over the Rugged Highlands. It's just a far more consistently good mana fixer. That is a really late River Wheel sweep, but blue-red dual land is exactly what this deck wants. I just have blue and red cards. Wow, Sandstep Citadel table too? That's perfect. I mean, we have a white card. This gives us 3 black sources now for potential splash as well. I am really shocked that the Sandstep Citadel tabled out of that pack. At this point, maybe we'll get the Forecaster. We didn't get the Forecaster. But solid start here. Could certainly use more cheap things to play. I am happy with my decision to take the Dragon Sniper here. But, you know, Sultai Devotee, Dispelling Exhale, Molten Exhale, possibly even a Caustic Exhale. Those would all be welcome additions here. Could certainly use more dragons. Ooh, Teamer Tawny back. I like that as well. Especially if it looks like we're going to be try to have a Teamer mana base, and that'll make it so that hopefully we can fire off the Teamer Tawny back a little bit earlier. Moving on to Pack 2, Pick 1, we have All Out Assault. This is not particularly strong in like a 5-color deck. This is a decent top-end option if you're looking to play Mardu. Please be good. Sipsig's Artisan. 2 mana for 3/2. Renew. 1 black. Oh, that's hard to pull off. Exile this card from your graveyard. Put 3+1/+1 counters on target creature you control. It perpetually gains this ability. So that also gets Renew? Is that what that means? Okay. I think that's good, but I think Herd Heirloom is probably better. I mean, it's a 2-mana accelerant, and obviously you need to have a good number of creatures, but we have a bunch of 4-power creatures as well. So I want to try the Herd Heirloom. I haven't been able to play with this enough, and oh my gosh, somebody pass me Dragonback Assault. Everybody, somebody pass me Dragonback Assault. That's unreal. Sipsig Appraiser, what am I? Who cares? Dragonblood Twins, blah, 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 blah. I got past the Dragonback Assault. Let's go. Now I wish I had the Globe. I wish I had the Globe just because it actually ramps into this, whereas the Heirloom does not, but it is what it is. This is another really good pack, really good aggro pack. Descendant of Storm's War Effort as well. Sandstep Citadel's okay, but I think I'd rather have Molten Exhale here. Given that it's weird, we're like a red-green base almost, right? We're like a red-green base with some blue cards, which is totally fine. What do we... I missed this. Another Dragonback Assault? What? Okay, this better be completely broken. When you cast your first Omen spell each turn, conjure a duplicate of that card onto the battlefield. It gains haste. That cannot be better than Dragonback Assault. I'm sorry. There's also Sunset Strike Master. I don't even have an Omen card. I have 1 Omen card. I'm just taking... Okay, well, okay. Oh my gosh. This is unreal. This is actually unreal. What the hell? I have 2 Dragonback Assaults. What do? 3 damage to any target. You get a one-time boon with whenever you cast a non-creature spell, draw... Okay, well, this card's busted. 2 mana to deal 3 damage to anything, and then whenever I cast a non-creature spell, I draw a card. Yes, I will take that over the Bivouac. This is an absolutely incredible removal spell. Man, can I get the globe back, please? Is it too much to ask? All right, we're just... It's okay. It's okay. We're still just teamer here. If our mana doesn't work, we don't have to play Rediscover the Way. It feels like we have enough power now, just playing teamer. So let's just keep this deck as consistent as possible, I think. Here we have a Bewildering Blizzard. I don't love Dragonclaw Strike in this type of deck, at least. There's an Einok Wayfarer, but I don't really want to be milling these cards. I can take a Sultai Devotee as just another 2-mana play for this type of deck. Or I can take a Blizzard. But I already have 2 6-mana plays and a Focus to Mind as card draw. Look, now the late game is so good. The late game is so good. Let's just make sure that our early game is rock solid, okay? All right, this is a Glacial Dragon Hunt. I do like it much more than the Kishless Skimmer. I don't actually have a lot of things to get back from the graveyard here. The Sago Wildling's also an excellent removal or mana fixer, but I just can't justify taking it over a premium removal spell in the Glacial Dragon Hunt. Now we have Pack 2, Pick 8. There's another Bloodfell Caves or a Focus to Mind. I have no black cards right now, so I'm just going to take another Focus to Mind. And now we're looking pretty good on card draw effects. We have potentially a Rediscover the Way and 2 Focus to Mind, so I'm good there. Also, keep in mind, Pearl Lake Warden is a 3-mana accelerant as well, which is really nice here. So now instead of taking Focus to Mind, I will just take a red-green duel here. Just because, you know, it's on color. And Sib-Sig Appraiser Pact. What is happening here? What is actually happening? This is insane. I like Riverwalk Technique as well. So yeah, we have no shortage of good playables. Now let's just focus on rock-solid mana fixing. Possibly even more cheap things. Although Glacial Dragon Hunt, Illuminating Lash, and Molten Exile is probably enough, to be honest. Just because you don't want too many little creature removal, I have found that you can definitely over-index on effects like that. All right, Dismal Back. Okay, these are the wrong lands. But if I get a black card, it's basically free, right? If I get a black, I even have a Sultai Devotee. Okay, well this card I'm gonna take. It's a rare blue dragon. 1 in a blue. Secretly choose land or non-land. Seek a card of the chosen kind. Okay, so you can get a land for 2 mana, or 6 mana, 5/5 Flash Flyer. When this creature enters, secretly choose land or non-land. Seek 2 card. Wait, 6 mana Flash Flying. Seek 2 spells. What? Okay, I'm taking it. All right. Well, those are my 6 drops. Let's go. Oh my gosh, Corey Steelcutter is insane, but this doesn't feel like a Corey Steel. This doesn't seem like it's a Corey Steelcutter deck. That's the 3rd Dragonblood Twins, by the way. I feel like this is more of a Sib-Sig Appraiser or Temur Monument deck. I'm gonna take the Appraiser. I just think it's a better card than the Monument and gives me another thing to play, but not 100% positive on that decision. Monument's also good. Don't really want Exhale. I don't have a lot of cheap creatures here in this deck. This does feel like I don't really care about Mammoth Bellow or the Breaching Dragonstorm. Mystic Monastery is okay, but I think this is just an easy globe here, especially with the double Dragonback Assaults. Like, let's just go for all the effects that let us ramp and be happy with that. How many dragons do we have? 1, I guess 2 dragons, and these make dragons. What do you do? 7 mana. It costs 1 less for each dragon card in my library. Seek a dragon card and Harmonize. I don't think I want that card. There's also Auroral Procession. There's an Undergrowth Leopard as an option too. Huh. This card's really slow. I'll take a 2-drop in case I need it. I'm hoping not to play it though. Okay, well we did it. Dragonstorm Forecaster is absolutely what we want with the 2 globes, and it's a cheap card to play as well. I like Thornwood Falls, but let's take the Forecaster here, and man, oh, and Roiling Dragonstorm here. Oh, this is coming together absolutely beautifully here. There's also a Rugged Highlands, but Roiling Dragonstorm is just, I think, too good to pass up on. Draconic Fealty on the splash. Honestly, like, if I don't have to splash black, I'm just not going to. There's just no reason to. Here we have the choice between Sago Pummeler and the Boulderborn Dragon. Given I have the Forecaster, I probably want the first Boulderborn, right? So let's go ahead and put that into our deck. Oh, I do like this card. There's also Dispelling Exhale, but this goes, seek a mountain, a forest, and a non-mountain, non-forest land card. Put one of them onto the battlefield and one of them into your graveyard. So you get 3 lands. Okay, I'm going to take this. I don't have enough cheap things to play. That's why I took it. I think the mana ramp card is good, but I have 3 ramp effects already, and I would just be more comfortable having more things to do on turn 2, right? Like, so I just don't think I need another ramp spell. So let's just go ahead and do that. I don't really want to play Devotee. Let's just play Tawny back here. I don't think I want Breaching Dragonstorm. I just feel like I have enough power in this type of deck. Wow. All right. I'm going to do this. So I have no black cards to splash. And I don't really need to play... Like, my mana isn't fantastic, so I don't know if I need to splash Rediscover the Way either, right? Well, we tabled this Areni's Council anyways. Now, my mana isn't as good as I'd like, but I'm... Oh, there's... Okay, well, that certainly made it better. Can I just go straight Teamer? I could. I'll have to take a look at... I'll have to take a look at my mana and just see what I can afford to play, right? But wow, what a draft. This felt like a week 1 draft. I mean, I guess it's Alchemy, so maybe that's introducing a whole lot of new people. Okay. Let's see where that puts us. And I think I just want all the mana sources because I have Dragonback Assault. I don't really want to cut lands anyways here. I think I can cut Equilibrium Adept out of this deck just because I can't play it on turn 4 that often here. I have a lot of 6-drops. So then it becomes a 5-drop, so it's just like, it seems okay, but I'd rather have these other 5 mana plays, I think. As far as my spells go, I kind of like all of them. I just feel like I want to have all the card flow going with the Focus the Mind, with all the ramp that I have. The Rolling Dragonstorm is also really good, so having 3 card draw spells I really like. There's a Mammoth Bellow, which I haven't been a huge fan of, so I guess I could consider cutting that. Especially just because we have way too many... Yeah, I can easily see cutting the Mammoth Bellow, honestly. It's like with double Dragonback Assault and Cunning Azure Scale, I have more than enough things to win with in the late game. So shaving some more off the top end seems totally fine here. And now we're left with these expensive cards, and I kind of like all of those. So now let's look at the lower end of our mana curve here. And I think it's probably just Sultai Devotee. That seems like the worst of the options here. I'm going to have a pretty even mana base across the board here. 16 blue, 8 red, 7 green. And this thing just has way more upside. So why don't we do something like this and then try to figure out our mana situation. This gives us 8 blue. Wish I had the Teamer Monument. Now, you know, hopefully this Dragonstorm Globe just makes everything kind of easy for us. Is the Herd Heirloom good in this deck? I have 10 creatures. Maybe I cut this? Like, do I really care? Like, the thing is, it doesn't ramp me into any of my spells. It only ramps me into, like, a turn 3 Pearl Lake Warden. I don't know. I don't know if this gives me enough utility, because I don't know that I have enough creatures. I think I'm actually going... Call me crazy, but I'm going to cut Herd Heirloom. I know I took it early, but we didn't know what our deck was going to look like. And so I just don't think I need it in here. I think I'd rather just have all these good spells early and focus on other things. If I could use it to cast the Omen abilities, that would be nice. Honestly, given that I think my mana is actually not perfect, and I just want another cheap thing that helps me cast all my spells, it might just be the Teamer Devotee here. It might just be. Yeah, you know, I don't mind one. I don't mind one, just given our curve. And I think our mana could actually use the help. But given that I have so many blue and, like, I can probably just cut a green at this point. It's like 4 green sources plus 2 globes is 6. For Dragon Sniper and basically 2 Dragonback Assaults. That's another thing, right? It's like, if I do it like this, I can now play 8 islands. That lets me play the Forecaster turn 1 more often. My blue also gives me Teamer Devotee and Roiling Dragonstorm, which helps me fix. And this gives us 6 red sources, and all of my 2 drops cost red mana. So yeah, by not playing the Herd Heirloom, it makes it so that I could cut a forest from my deck as well. And yeah, let's see how this goes. Double Dragonback Assault passed to me. That's insane. All right. Now, before round 1 starts, I just wanted to say that if you've been enjoying this content and would like to support the channel in another way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. That's patreon.com/paulcheon. Big shout out to all the patrons. Really do appreciate your support. Access to the Patreon gives you access to my Discord channel, which I believe is a really great way to up your limited game. So check it out. Turn 1, a Forecaster. Let's go. Ooh. Little fancy island. We got one of the assaults. Happy with that, of course. I'm just getting globes. All right, Stormstreak Feral is the play from the opponent. Discarding Humbling Elder. Okay. You know, that's a card I've seen a lot more people play recently. Maybe I am behind the boat on that one. Because I have not really played this card very much. Teamer Battle Cry. Oh my gosh, really? We just draw out Glacial Dragon Hunt just like that. But given that I have Dragonback Assault, like, don't I just want them to play a million things? Yeah, I think I'd rather just go Globe into Focus the Mind here. And let's discard. Like, at this point, lands are just the best things to have, right? So let's just pitch Teamer Tawny back. And it's interesting what's going to happen here. Like, if they leave up a bunch of mana, I might just go play a Boulderborn Dragon instead, which is obviously just totally fine on this board. Narset's Rebuke for 4 mana. Okay. Into Effortless mana. Oh, it's a 6/5? That's not cool. I mean, I'm still going to do this, but... you know, what can I do? I can make a 5/5 dragon, I guess. And then I can bounce this with River Rock Technique. And I can just keep making 5/5 dragons. So, look, I can't complain. Oh, wait, why did I say 5/5 dragons? I meant 6/6 dragons. Yeah. Yeah. All I want are just mono lands. River Wheel Sweep, sure. You get a land. Alright. Let's just put this on top while they're tapped out. And honestly, that should probably do it. But we'll see if I play a land here, at least. Gonna just keep this in my hand. I can use Molten Exhale to kill smaller things, and of course Glacial Dragon Hunt potentially to kill something else. Why didn't they play the land that they exiled? It's odd. Alright, so they made a 6/5 here. Sure. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's on top! What? I can't not play it. Oh, that's ridiculous. Yeah, yeah. This is not real. This is not real. None of this is real. Oh my gosh. I get Oh, I wish I had another globe. Oh man, it's okay. Oh wow, what a deck. Double Dragonback Assault? Are you kidding me? We are on the play here. You know what's great? This actually gets me a land. So if I'm gonna miss my 3rd land drop, I can just choose land off of this. Actually, I think I'm just gonna do that, right? Like, obviously this card's great, but I want to play a 3rd land, so... Land. Oh my gosh, I got a tap land. That's so sad. Like, oh my gosh. I have 2... This deck only has 2 tap lands, by the way. Oh, look at my hand, too. It's all 3 drops. Fortunately, they led with Rugged Highlands, so hopefully they don't have a quick start. Or if I can just draw an untapped land here, any untapped land, I would love it. Abzan Monument, okay. The worst of the monuments, but you know, sometimes you need mana fixing and you play it. Oh, we drew an untapped land. That's so lucky. I'm just going to get the globe going. Like right now, I like waiting on the Tawny back to figure out what exactly I'm working with. And just getting the ramp going here is pretty nice. And like everything in my hand is good too. So I like holding off on being able to... Obviously, this is a good turn 3 play. If they played a creature, I would have played the Tawny back. But because they didn't, I think getting a mana advantage has more value in the long game than just having the Tawny back in play. Look at our hand. Everything replaces itself. It's such a good feeling. Okay. Well, now we'll play the Teamer Tawny back, I guess. Because they have a creature there. And I can just pitch the Devotee here. I don't want to miss land drops, not with this deck. And I don't care about playing Teamer Devotee. Let's play Swiftwater Cliffs and pass. Alright, they are many colors. If they kill the Tawny back, they kill... Oh, yeah, okay. The blowout play. Not too concerned, to be honest. All of our cards replace themselves, so we'll be fine here. I'm gonna hold off on the Dragon Hunt until they play something like that I actually care about. I mean, that Overwhelming Surge was savage, like full stop. It was, but what is this deck? It's like Jund, Abzan. What is happening here? Okay. All right. Oh, I should have attacked. Dragon Brood's Relic. Okay. I'm hoping they play something small, given that they played that. Oh, this is great. This is great. Okay. Yep, and they want to pump their team? Sure. All right. Assault. And we make some dragons. That's why we held a land the previous turn. Just the ability to make a 5/5 every turn is so absurdly powerful. Oh, come on! What? How do you have the answer to everything? They had the Surge to get my Tawny back plus Globe, and now they have the Leopard for my Assault? That is not cool. Now we're out of action. Okay. Wow. There's so few ways to kill this thing. If they kill this too... Wait, are you kidding me? What does this do? Wow, that's just a good card. Holy cow. It just kills anything for 3 mana? How is this an uncommon? Alright, well let's just draw a card, I guess. Wow. Oh my gosh. What is happening here? We drew 11, 12, 13. There's 4 lands left in my deck. Man, our deck, I was having so much fun, but they had all the answers. Credit to my opponent. We played 2 Sipsig Appraisers and a Teamer Tawny back, and they're on just 4-color craziness, and they are getting us dead. Whew. I kind of expected a land there, to be honest. Okay. Alright, I really shouldn't play any more lands to... Yeah. We'll just keep it the way that it is now. Hopefully they're out of action here, and maybe the Boulderborn Dragon will help us. And this is why we have all those Focus the Minds. We have a lot of ramp. We have 2 Focus the Minds, Roiling Dragonstorm, and that 6-mana dragon that finds spells. The Omen card. So those are all really good. Oh, I bet they have the exile card. No, they have a bite spell, knockout maneuver. What is it? This is like a nightmare. Like, I am losing to a deck I feel okay, whatever. It's okay. Just believe in the deck. Okay. Yeah, I shouldn't have been playing all these lands, huh? Well, whatever. It is what it is. So now they can make a dragon. Oh, this is brutal. Yeah, I don't even think the Dragonback Assault is enough here, to be honest. Holy cow. I think I just have to counter that. It's not ideal, though. Okay, we're at 4. Okay, I guess... I mean, we have a lot of good draws. That was literally the worst draw in the deck for us. Oh my gosh. I guess it's another blocker. But wow. That was horrific. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get it done here. It's unfortunate. I love my deck, but they actually had the right sequence of cards to be able to handle everything that we threw at my opponent. Let's block here. Let's block here. Let's remove that. They can make an 8/8. Yeah. Oh, good beats. Oh, wow. Hold on, hold on. Okay, hold on, hold on. I can play this. Hold on. This is really weird, because like I can play this, or I can seek a... Can I seek a land into play? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because that makes a creature, and it's cheaper. Oh, no, I can't. Okay. Well, there you have it. This is not quite enough. Okay. That doesn't do that much either. Let's see. So if I discard this and cast this onto this, I can double block one of these and single block the other to survive. It's just, I don't think I have enough cards here to actually be able to come back. Yeah, I have 5 cards left in my deck. Oh gosh, this is so sad. Yeah, I mean, I guess I won't concede yet because I don't know what else I have, but this just did not work out the way that I wanted it to. All Okay, yeah. I mean, they actually put together a solid configuration. I mean, it was a really odd deck. It was like a Mardu deck. Is it a Mardu deck? No, Mardu Abzan? I've never seen those color combinations. Usually you want to be blue, but they had just the right answers for everything. And well played. Let's move on. All right, we are on the play. We got a globe. We're keeping. This time we have all the lands, so I am not going to be seeking or casting the Omen on the Cunning Azure scale. Turn 3 Globe into turn 4 Boulderborn into turn 5 Cunning Azure scale seems quite strong. Oh, you can do that at instant speed. That's really nice. Oh my gosh. I actually have Globe into the Forecaster. This might be the turn where they play aggressive negotiation. What does this card do? Hold on. Attacking tokens you control get +1/+0. Whenever you cast your first creature spell each turn, that spell gains Mobilize 2. These are some wild cards they make. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. Wait, every creature gets Mobilize 2? Is that what that means? Okay. Static Snare on the dragon. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, good start. But I'm assuming that this Cunning Azure scale will be awesome. It's got Flash. Well, that's ridiculous. Okay. Let's choose non-land. I mean, if they kill it, they kill it. Like, obviously, a good draw. Good draw. All right. Yep. Oh, look. Hey, look. They have a removal spell. That is fantastic. That's wonderful. But yeah, we just have Dragon Back Assault and lands. I kind of want to get another globe and just wait, though. Is that greedy? Like, I can still counter anything for 2 mana. Okay. I mean, now I'm going to play it. And then now we have Dispelling Exhale here. And a 6/6. And we have 2 more lands in my hand. Okay. Make 2 monk tokens with prowess. That doesn't work with this, right? Yeah. Alright, well, I'll counter a 6-drop, you know? That seems fine. Yeah. All right. Well, you know, the Dragon Back Assault doing Dragon Back Assault things. Every turn we get a 6/6 flying dragon. We have plenty of blockers. Venerated. Ooh, it's got Mobilize 3. That is pretty good. I don't think it's enough though. Is it? Oh my gosh. Well, might as well attack with everything. Oh, this is ridiculous. Are you guys ready for this? Has never happened. Never in the history of this format. Are you ready? Dragon Back Assault number 2, baby. Oh, come on. I wanted to make 2 dragons. Come back. Oh, that is great. That is glorious. If you think 1 Dragonstorm Assault is fun, try 2. Try 2. Let's go. All right, opponent on the play. A little bit of a slow hand with only 3 islands, but I do have a Globe and a Sipsig Appraiser, so just one of those, hope my opponent's not on a Mardu deck. Don't play 1 mana 2/1 here. Oh. Okay, well, I got to I discarded the Tawny back. That's fine. So there's some kind of multicolored Dragons deck, which honestly, that bodes well for the type of hand that we kept. Dragonologist is the play from the opponent. Yeah, no, good deck. They have options. We're gonna start things out with the Globe here, because we can go land, Globe, Appraiser for a land if we need, and then just kind of go about things that way. Oh my gosh, that is a Pearl Lake Warden on top. Damn it. Damn it. Could you have waited 1 more turn, please? That would have been appreciated. But yeah, let's still play the Globe. They have a Molten Exhale. That doesn't kill it. Man, it should have Flash or something. You know what I mean? Why does everybody play this card? What the hell? Okay. I mean, it doesn't really hurt me that much. Alright, it's a 4/5. Next turn. Good strong attack, Doug. You probably have no plays this turn. I'm sorry, Doug. I'm going to keep up Molten Exhale plus Focus the Mind. That's the plan here. But if they don't play anything, I can just Focus the Mind. Yeah, okay. Well, sure. They have a counterspell. Fine. Okay. That's a lot of action. I'm not really interested in... Yeah, let's just discard land. That's fine. Oh, Dragonback Assault. Let's kill you. So whenever I cast a non-creature spell, I get to draw a card. Okay. I don't think I want to trigger that yet, though. I'll just play Sipsig Appraiser for now. But I do have this boon, which is nice. This will maybe find me a land. Yeah, I'm just taking the forest. I like Dispelling Exhale. You know how much I love Dispelling Exhale, but here, Forest seems... Obviously, I had the Dragonback Assault, too, so... There's the Forest! Karakik Guardian. That is a good one. That is a very good one, in fact. Let's play Rolling Dragonstorm. Draw a card. Draw more cards. Ooh, the Sniper is really nice. So is the Globe. So what do I want to discard here? Because my hand is just amazing. It's probably one of these cards. Like, the thing is, the Sunset Strike Master is a clean answer to the Guardian, which I really like. I think it's honestly just the Appraiser. I think Focus the Mind gets me more of what I need. Alright. Like, this way, like, they have to use Molten Exhale to attack me. After they attack me, then I can play the Strike Master to kill the Guardian. Oh, this is not an immediate effect. Oops. Okay. Yeah, then well, no, could I have played both? I don't know. If I draw a land, this would be so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Let's just hope they don't have a counterspell. Okay, so this is resolving. Boom. Trigger the Roiling Dragonstorm. Perfect. Yeah! Rare Dargons for the win. Back to rank number 6. Let us keep this going. Keep this going. Our deck, if we play... Yeah. This deck is awesome. Somebody just decided they wanted to give me all the assaults, and I took them. Alright, we are on the play. Absolutely keeping this hand. This hand's amazing. Turn 2 Sunset Strike Master into Temur Tawny back. Perfect. And then we obviously have the Dragonback Assault here. I can't play the Tawny back off this island. Roiling Dragonstorm is a good one. If I can draw like a forest or a mountain here, that would be good. Because that means I can go Tawny back and put pressure on my opponent. Like, I'm not really interested in running out the Dragonback Assault just yet. So I'd rather get some damage in, and then play the Globe, get some good ramping in. If they kill this, that's fine, right? Okay. Temur Tawny back versus Sipsig Appraiser here. I don't really want to discard anything. Let's just play the Appraiser for now. Kind of just want to hit a land here if possible. And I don't really care about countering anything this turn. Like, just the game plan is just totally different when you have a card like Dragonback Assault, right? So... And honestly, in this type of matchup, if I can even get a tiny bit of value, like if they just play something here, right? If they just play something here, I feel like I just want to play... Like, it's really hard for them... In a blue-red deck, I just think it's really hard for them to get this off the battlefield, right? At which point, all I want to do is just keep finding lands, and then I'm in an okay spot. But we'll see. Like, obviously, Temur Devotee I don't want. I don't know. It's pretty interesting. It is really interesting. I'm going to try just playing it out, though. They didn't even get a Plains. Like, all they could do is, like, Riverwalk technique, I guess. Oh, they have 1 Plains in their deck. Poise Practitioner, okay. Wow, and they didn't have anything? Alright, let's lead things with Temur Tawny back here. Try to find a land. Okay, discard the Devotee. I'm afraid of Counterspell. And if I'm afraid of Counterspell, I'd rather them counter the Lash than the Dragonstorm. So let's just try to kill this for now. Like, they didn't even equip. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely vulnerable this turn. 5 cards in hand for the opponent. Meringue, River Regent. They get to bounce Dragonback Assault? How silly is that? Oh, and they get to... Oh, gosh. That is so gross. I could have kept up Counterspell. I didn't think that was correct, though. Meringue, River Regent. Oh, man. I'm doing this because I just do not want to regret not having another Counterspell here. So let's just do it like this. This gives us more mana to work with next turn anyways, right? We have access to 8 mana. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm allowed to complain because I have 2 Dragonback Assaults, but this is an actual better card. I'm going to complain anyways. Okay, so they have a Counterspell here, probably. Okay. All right, they're at 14. I'm at 10. We need to find some lands. We do have a Dispelling Exhale, but they have 6 cards in hand. This is closer than it may seem. Well, right now it seems like I'm not even that far ahead, so. All right, we're at 7. Oh, man. I don't know. Like, am I supposed to play around River Meringue Regent? I have no idea. So that's all they did? Okay. So let's go Roiling Dragonstorm. Because we can rebuy this. Let's pitch Focus the Mind. Play a land. Play Roiling Dragonstorm. The Forecaster doesn't do that much, I don't think. Like, it gets me a Boulderborn Dragon, but I think I'd rather just constantly be using the Roiling Dragonstorm instead. But at the same time, I kind of have a land drop to give here, right? And I have a lot of mana. Let's see, so I activate it and I play it. I guess we'll discard that. We actually found literally nothing off of those 2 Dragonstorms, which is really bad, right? Like, we literally found nothing. We found Focus the Mind and a bunch of lands. Stormshriek Feral. So it's actually worse that they let that get countered. Yeah, it's actually worse that this happened, but I don't really have much of a choice. Wait, no, this was, they made a mistake, right? Doesn't this have 2 counters on it? Oh, no, it still works. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. For some reason, I thought my creature was going to be bigger. Okay, Focus the Mind. Let's cycle through these. Cunning. Okay, let's discard Focus the Mind. This has Flash. And it's a 7/7. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6. Is there any way I have to deal with this one? I also might just find something I really want to cast right away. 3 cards. I'm just going to play this now. Non-land. Okay, that's a Molten Exhale and a Pearl Lake Warden. So keeping on Molten Exhale seems reasonable. Alright. And then otherwise I can go get a Boulderborn Dragon. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... 10. So 7 lands left in deck. So we have plenty of lands left in our deck. 4 cards in hand for the opponent, though. And we're at 6 life. Now, granted, they're at 10, so we can potentially turn things around quickly as well. There's a land. I can block the Meringue River Regent and then Molten Exhale to finish it off. Monastery Messenger, sure. Getting back. Does this go to the face? It does go to the face. That's big. Yeah, they might actually use that. And my flyers don't actually trample or anything. Whew. We got a game here, friends. We have a game. Okay. Do I want to get a Boulderborn here? I guess so. Alright, Glacial Dragon Hunt. Yeah, let's get the... Well, 3, 7... Yeah, that doesn't actually kill it, huh? Don't really care for the Tawny back. Let's kill the Messenger. Let's play the Dragonstorm. Let's try to hit a land, obviously. I mean, we have to draw a land here, right? Like, we've drawn so many cards. I'm also not quite sure what to discard, to be honest. It might just be the Boulderborn. I have 7 cards left in my deck. This thing is cheaper and larger. No, I have plenty more lands in my deck. Let's just do it this way. Okay, I don't need to play this turn. Oh, I can also ramp 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I use this to get a land, and put this back in my deck, that seems pretty good. Especially because I'm going to get an untapped land off of this too. Okay. We have 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, I'm dead. No. Not quite, I guess. Okay. What were you cooking up here? Okay. This is a massive turn, I will say. 7 cards left in our library. I mean, I have huge blockers too, right? So it's not going to be particularly easy for them to finish me off here. Especially if I just get one of these flyers out of the way. That's a lethal attack. And I can actually get both flyers out of the way. So this is going to need to be pretty big for them. They did a really good job trying to fight through a Dragonback Assault, though, I will say. Okay. Tursa, discarding planes. And then what can you cast? Oh, they can try to get really lucky and hit the 3 damage spell? Okay. Oh, they hit Jeskai Monument. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, we got this. Oh, can you imagine if they hit the burn spell? Oh my gosh. Wow, that would have been something else. That would have been something else. Holy cow. Close. All right. Whew. That was a close one. I feel like that was closer than it needed to be, and it's because I didn't keep up a counterspell for their 6-drop, but yeah, Meringue is a hell of a card. I actually don't have a good kill spell for the Meringue River Regent. I just need to make a bunch of dragons, but hey, look, the Assault helped with that. Globe Power. Okay, let's keep this going. I don't even know what our record is, but the games have been long. I am on the play, and I will keep this hand. We have Islands and Mountains, but that's mostly our mana base. But we have Glacial Dragon Hunt, Molten Exile, 2 Islands, 2 Mountains, and a Temur Tawny back. So plenty of answers for early threats, followed by a turn 4 Temur Tawny back. Potentially turn 3 if we draw a green source. We did not. Our opponent led with Mountain. Into what is this? If you were the starting player, this land enters tapped. As this land enters, choose up to 2. Okay, so it's a red-white land. It's just a fancy red-white land. Got it. Okay, well, at least drawing a dragon is fine here, because it allows us to cast Molten Exhale at instant speed. But they are all 3 colors. Let's use up our mana here. Next turn we can play a Temur Tawny back. Let's go 2 blue and a red. Figure out what it is we want to discard. Honestly, it's probably just Boulderborn Dragon here. I just want to get to my mana here. Teeming Dragonstorm, okay. Just going to cast this to just draw more cards. I'm not going to discard anything. Then I'm going to play Focus the Mind. Let's really find a green source. We did. Oh, hey, hold on. Do I want the Devotee or the land? If they kill this... let's just discard a Devotee. The way I look at it here is next... Like, if they kill my Tawny back, they kill my Tawny back, right? They might pop the Monument too and just get in for a bunch. Okay. I guess that's kind of annoying. What am I going to do, though? Let's just block, I guess. Well, hold on. I'm just thinking about my sequencing here. Because I can Glacial Dragon Hunt. Alright, I'm going to take it here. Oh, wow. That was really good. Because now I can kill the Dawnbreaker. But it's like, it takes like all of my resources to do so. Oh, no, I can't. Well, no, I can on the following turn. Alright, well. Next turn, we can go Assault plus Illuminating Lash on Riling Dawnbreaker. Yeah, let's just block. And if they play it safe, they can just play the teeming Dragonstorm. Like, obviously, I'm hoping that... Okay, that's also fine. Assuming they just want to go super wide. Okay, Dragonback Assault. Oh, man, let's go. Boom. Boom. And boom. Now, these do have Mardu Monument, but, like, I have Assault, I have lands. Oh, they had the kill spell! Damn it! Man, my deck is so much worse when they kill it. Somehow, some way. Go figure. Okay, Sipsig Appraiser. We have some tap lands here. I don't need any more blue. They have 2 cards in hand. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, we draw a bunch of cards. Ooh, that was really good. I discarded... I got rid of my... I got rid of my dude already. I got rid of my Boulderborn Dragon already, so let's just discard this and kill a 2/2, I think. Let's attack. It's funny, this has flash? Oh, wow, they get to do that. Okay, well. Let's block. Mardu Devotee. Okay. This is actually really interesting, like... I'm attacking. Okay, and then let's play the... Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana, 6, 4 mana. I'm going to play an untap land here. That way I can hit River Wheel Technique. And I don't think I'm in danger of dying here, so... Let's choose non-land. Okay, Rolling Dragonstorm. Let's just block here. Well, I have 2 lethal flyers. Good luck. And I also drew my second Dragonback Assault. Yep. Stormshriek Feral. Yeah, so this is just desperation now because I just have them dead on board. So if they can't find a removal spell, they are dead. And we beat a Mardu player. It helps when you are going first, or did I go first? I don't remember. And when you have double Dragonback Assault. Yes, yes. AMA, 5-1. 5-1. Let's go. All right, we are on the play. Okay. Hey, you know, this is another instance where Cunning Azure Scale can get us a land. Let's hope that it gets us an untapped land. I mean, ideally, I just don't need to use it. Like, that is ideally, that's the scenario. Because I would much rather cast this thing. This thing is absolutely busted. But at least it shuffles back into my deck and I can redraw it later. Okay. It is far too important to not get this countered. So I'm just going to main phase it. Like, if they're going to play their 2-drop anyways, right? So that's a forest and a swamp. Once again, me just saying I hate these lands. But they didn't have counterspell mana, so that's good. Next turn, we can go Globe Focus the Mind. So they have forest, swamp... Oh my gosh, Clarion Conqueror? Okay. Let's kill that. And then let's play a globe and draw a card. Boom. And there it is. There is the Dragonback Assault. Man, our deck is so sweet. Could I have used the third globe? Yes. But you can't fault me for taking the Herd Heirloom, right? Like, it's just a cool, exciting card to try out, even. Don't need to play this yet. I'm going to trade this with the Rhino if possible. Hold on, let me figure this out. Let me do this. On the stack, let's cast Focus the Mind. Discard Temur Devotee. Always feels weird discarding Sipsig Appraiser, but I think it's correct here. So the reason I did this is if they play something big, I can still go Dragonback Assault into Glacial Dragon Hunt to finish it off. So this is why I did this. And obviously I'd rather have a dragon here if possible. We're snap blocking. Oh, they have a trick? Okay, Sarkhan's Resolve, sure. All you. I mean, I can just play a 6/7 flyer instead of running this out. Well, or I can use this to ramp and then play more things. I don't know, it's kind of close, right? Let's try to bait out the Kintree Severance or whatever. They have just the perfect Kintree Severance mana. So, and I'm holding the lands because I have the Assault, obviously. Oh my gosh, I am so good at this game. All right, well... Look, I can still lose this game, but I'm proud of myself for that. Sniffing it out. Trade Route Envoy. Okay. Alright, well, we don't really have a choice here, so let's just play Dragonback Assault and make a dragon, and hopefully we can find a thing off the Glacial Dragon Hunt. Jesus. I can't. I just can't. If that's how I'm going to lose, that's how I'm going to lose. Abzan Devotee. Abzan Devotee. Do not play the exile spell. And stabilize. Yes. Boom. I play the land because I can go Azure Scale into Focus the Mind. I'm at 12. We are chilling. So depending on what they do, if they play a card that I really want to counter, then I will just play the Azure Scale in response to see if I hit Dispelling Exhale. If they just attack, well, I guess I still just play it because I want to ambush, right? But 3 cards in the hand with 5 mana. Let's see what they can muster up here. I'm feeling reasonably good about this spot. Like being able to flash in a 7/7 flyer and get 2 spells with 3 mana available. I have Molten Exhale, Dispelling Exhale as decent options. Carsey Revenant. That one is okay. With 2 more land drops, I don't think I have to worry about missing a land drop necessarily. So let's just pitch one of these. Carsey Revenant's obviously good. Let's start with Roiling Dragonstorm here. Okay, we found the Molten Exhale. This is just lethal, right? If I just attack with everything for 12, 19. Oh, it's not. Okay. Okay. Sorry, no talking there. I'm just trying to make sure I can't put myself in a situation where I can lose here. So playing a little offense and defense, getting the Revenant off the battlefield here. We have plenty of flyers here in play, drawing a bunch of cards. Carsey Revenant. Let's kill that in response, and I think this basically locks it up. Woo! All right. All right. Such smooth games, and we're now at rank 4. Like, I just wanted to do an Alchemy draft, to be fair. And whatever happens, happens. Now, is this not the best, like, not the most skill-intensive way? I don't know. You could argue, like, I'm still playing people and I'm beating them. But yes, I did. If I get close, it's not because I necessarily crushed everybody doing a normal TDM draft. But whatever. Like, it's within the rules of ranked, okay? It's within the rules of ranked. All right, Jungle Hollow, turn 1 from the opponent. Okay. We do have Molten Exhale here for a 2-mana play. Generally, I want to probably fire that off. We'll see what they do. Yeah. Just to not fall behind, because again, like, my late game is just so strong with this type of deck. I don't know what to discard here. It's not going to be a land if I find it. It'll be the... I'm just discarding the Dragon Hunt. Like, I can always harmonize with this, but I kind of like the card flow that I get from all the other cards. Nightblade Brigade, sure. Land would be good, but then what do I discard, right? Like, I'm not sure. Like, if I flash this back, what do I discard? But I don't mind the trade here either, which is the thing. Yeah, this is fine. I don't mind the trader because it's going to die to the assault anyways. And I'm just going to use the Appraiser here to just keep finding lands, basically. Like, I like Focus the Mind, but we have more than enough action here. Let's just get to land. Let's just get to 6 lands. You know what I mean? So this costs 4 mana? Yeah, sure. And obviously this is a card that I can just kill. So this is certainly not a time for me to play Dragon Sniper, given that I have the Assault. Or I guess I can do... No, I'm just... Whatever. I'm at 21. Like, hit me for 2. Go ahead. They kept the card on top, so I imagine it's a land. I imagine they kept a land on top. And I don't even have to play out the Assault, to be honest. Like, they'll attack me. I'll cast Focus the Mind. And I can just run out the Azure skill instead if I want. What the heck? They kept the card on top and it wasn't a land? That's weird. Oh, look at that value. Look at that value. There's no reason to play the globe, like when I have this as an option. And I'm just going to take the 2 so that this doesn't die to sorcery speed removal. And then also this lets me keep up Counterspell if somehow they play some like outrageous 4-mana bomb that I don't know about. That's Alchemy that says 4 mana win the game. Because I wouldn't be surprised if such a card exists. Would not be surprised. Also, they know about the Azure skill, huh? Okay, well, I don't really care if they kill this, so it's fine. They're gonna kill it. Kintree Severance? Kintree Severance? Alright. Okay, non-land. Oh, perfect. Keeping the land, obviously, but double globe and then we get to go assault land. Potentially. If they play something small that dies to the assault, I won't counter it, but if they do, then I will. Or if they, you know what I mean. If they play something that's really annoying, but if it's a Furious Forebear, I don't care, right? Yeah, like all these cards just don't matter. So I'll attack first and then play the assault, and that should be good. Okay, sure. Boom. Yep, trigger. Land. 6/6. Your turn. With Dispelling Exhale on an opponent that doesn't have a bunch of lands. This, like, they just... Now I have protection from Kintree Severance or any other way to kill the Dragonback Assault. So we are set up super nicely here. And there you go! Did I learn anything? Well, that dragon that... Oh, rank 3? Okay. Rank 3. That is a nice place to finish. Nice place to finish. Back to our winning ways. All we needed to do was just change formats. That's it. That's all we needed to do. But you know what? It's... Look. This deck was just insane, right? Pearl Lake Warden. This card's just fine. It's a good card. It's a good card. But Cunning Azure Scale is ridiculous. I mean, this is like Meringue River Regent levels of power. The fact that, and not only that, like, I used that 2-mana ability a couple of times. Like, this card is insane. It gets you a land in the early game, and then in the late game, it's a 6-mana 5/5 flash flyer that gets you 2 spells. I mean, it baffles the mind. Is this the best rare in the set? It could be. I wouldn't be shocked. This thing is ridiculous. And we had this with 2 Dragonback Assaults with the double globes. We have plenty of things to do early. Like, this was just the dream deck. I was really happy about it. And I didn't even have, like, I didn't even need to play a 4th or 5th color, which you do in a lot of instances. But hey, look, if you have Dragonback Assault, Azure Scale, like, these are more than enough to win the game with. And then we kind of built our deck accordingly to be able to survive into being able to cast these cards. And just a beautiful, beautiful teamer deck. Don't think I'm going to have a deck better than this as far as just a straight teamer deck, because guess what? Oftentimes you're not going to have a deck that's got literally 3 slam dunk top 5 level cards in the set, all in the same deck, right? To go with this incredible removal spell, the dragon. I mean, this deck was just awesome. Good mana, or not good mana, but solid enough mana with the globes. This was an amazing globe deck with double assault. Oh, and this is, I want to play more matches. That's how you know a deck's just awesome. I want to play more matches. This was so fun. So much card draw. Never run out of gas. So much card flow, right? Dragonstorm, Dragon Hunt, Focus the Minds. Probably could have even cut one of these. Double Sipsig Appraiser. Just had everything I needed. All right. Enough of me just talking about how awesome this deck was. But you know what? This month was an awesome month. We started out a little tough. We struggled a little bit. But then afterwards, we kind of caught a groove, got 6 trophies in a row, then had another bad run. But now we still get to finish the season at rank 3 with back-to-back trophies in Alchemy. Now, I don't want to go too nuts with Alchemy, like I said, but I've actually been having some fun. Some of these Alchemy cards are really nice. Now, this one is absolutely busted, but Illuminating Lash is really sweet. Pearl Lake Warden is really cool. I kind of want to do another one. Is that wrong of me? But you know what? I will let the viewers decide. I will see how you respond to this, because I know a lot of people don't like Alchemy, but these cards are pretty sweet. These cards are pretty sweet. So I don't know. It is nice to just see new cards and play with new cards. At the very least, that's a different way to mix up the metagame. But I'll wait on how everybody responds to this. But I've been having some fun so far. Obviously, winning helps a lot. And hopefully we can just continue our winning ways as we continue drafting this format. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, as I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more daily videos just like this. If you've enjoyed this content and would like to support the channel in a different way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. That's patreon.com/paulcheon. Big shout out to all the patrons. Really do appreciate all of your support. Also, check out TCGplayer.com for all your Magic the Gathering singles and sealed product needs, whether you need some booster boxes or singles for all of your constructed decks. TCGplayer.com is the place to go. Make sure you hit that affiliate link in the description below before making any purchases. Last but certainly not least, check out heavyplay.com for premium Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories. If you want top of the line deck boxes, playmat, sleeves, dice boxes, and more, go to heavyplay.com/paulcheon for 10% off your first order. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.